think twice. It's all right. Well, howdy, y'all. I'm Bunny Barnes. Welcome to Fer Friday number 94. That was Don't Think Twice, written by Bob Dylan. He was just 82. Same age as Honey. Yeah, 82. Released in 1963, the melody was based on traditional public domain song, Who's Gonna Buy Your Chickens When I'm Gone? Public domain. The melody and a couple lines were taken from Paul Clayton's Who's Gonna Buy Your Ribbon When I'm Gone? Sounds better than chickens. And then 2 years later, Dylan wrote the words to Don't Think Twice. It's been covered by Peter, Paul and Mary, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, just to name a few, in 1963. And I played it recently at Steel City Coffee House and Brewery for a Dylan tribute benefiting their Orion Industries. There were tons of performers, and I think they only repeated one tune all night. You know, I'm an instrumental guitarist, but I thought, what's Dylan without the words? So I just handed out song sheets and let the entire place sing with me. It was really a blast. It was really fun. Let's see who's here. Jan Anderson, first person in the room. Hey, BB. Good to see you, always. Johnson Hogg. Bonsoir, monsieur. Good to see you as well. David Hardison, all the way from Hogs Eye, Arkansas. Slim just did a great set. I only heard parts of it. It's all instrumental, right up my alley. So I might have to go steal a few things from him. Yeah. So that's, I'll have to go back and watch. That's on my stream. You can go back and share. I shared that. You can go back and watch it. I'm going to. Terry O'Hara up in Ketchikan, Alaska, playing my tunes. John Montanez from that West Coast. Good to see you as well. Thank you for stopping in, along with Mike Verbick. Hello. Always good to see you. And Dave Mason, all the way from across the pond. Thanks for coming the long journey. I hope so too, Jan. Hey, Lindsay. Good to see you. Where's my water? Wow. Appreciate that. Thanks. And Stephen Ruprecht is here. Great to see you. That Martin Taylor group. Hey, Joe Owers. Aren't we getting excited for tomorrow? Yep. Yeah, we are. Diane Fisher's here. Oh, wow. Good to see you. Ken Nashif made it, too. And Debbie Freed. Oh, I'm so glad you guys came today. Wow. Okay. Well, let me get started here. There's a lot of things to do. So this first medley is in honor of Memorial Day, dedicated to our military personnel who have died during their active military service in the United States Armed Forces. The first one is My Country 'Tis of Thee, also known as America. And this was our national anthem before they wrote the Star-Spangled Banner in 1931. It's the same melody as the national anthem of the United Kingdom, which of course makes sense since we broke away from the United Kingdom, that we would adopt their song, but we put new words to it. They called it was Now Save the Queen for so long it's hard to say Now Save the King. It seems only right that we would use that melody. So, and it would be followed by a second one called You're a Grand Old Flag, written by George M. Cohen in 1906 for his stage musical George Washington Jr. as a tribute to the United States flag. Cohen explained that in an interview when he encountered a Civil War veteran who fought in Gettysburg, he had an old flag carefully wrapped up. But he told Cohen it was a grand flag, though you're a torn rag. It was all ripped up. And Cohen decided to use some of those lyrics in his grand old flag. Huge thanks to all the Americans who, past and present, who serve in the United States Armed Forces. I, for one, would probably not be here if Hitler had carried out his plans of overtaking the world. So, I'm very grateful. an old flag with My Country 'Tis of Thee. So I missed a lot of people here. I hope you like that. You know, as much as there might be fighting in the United States now, and there's certainly a lot of strange things going on, I am grateful that the United States Armed Forces did not allow that to happen in World War II. Yep. Hey, Carol Fred. Glad you could make it. Yes, you missed the walking in music. It was Bob Dylan, Don't Think Twice. But you can go back and listen to it. I got that pumped up pretty loud, huh? And David Falcone, listening on the train. That's a good thing to do. Thanks. You had a great set today, David. Hi in the back room, honey. Oh, honey. Jan saying hi. And Ron Scott Merrick is here. Thanks for stopping in. Got your poppies today. Ooh, beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful. It's always seems to be beautiful in Pacific Grove. Hey, Kathleen. Thanks for coming over. Good to see you guys here. So, I want to encourage you, of course, to share. I'll try to make this as quick as I can. Replay, so if you share, it'll be on replay on your channel. I promise to check your comments later. I do have to go out, but I'm trying to get them in before I have to go out. And I want to say thanks to Toby Simmons for sharing me on the West Coast. Some of these people would not be here today without Toby Simmons, though Toby seems to have been absent lately. Hi to my invisible friends, Kitsari Kaku, Bob Salzberg. I think Linda Worster is visible now, but not visible today. And I know David Harleyson isn't anymore. Craig Petrin is, I think, and Daryl Anderson, I'm not sure, but Joel B.J. is. And any others, if I don't see you, if I don't mention your name, I might have missed you in the scroll, or you might be invisible to eCam. So please let me know if you're watching it live and I don't say your name. Let me investigate that one. There is a way to make yourself visible again. Last night I shared the Red Dare duo, Helen Avakian and Dave Irwin. They had a great set last night. Really loved their Brazilian tune they did. And that's shared on my page as well. I watched it somewhere like 2 in the morning. I didn't watch it in real time. I was still getting home from a gig myself. I played a senior place yesterday. They're wonderful. They sing along with everything, and they really love my music. Today, David Falcone did a fabulous set, as well as Slim Edelman. They're posted on my newsfeed. You can go back and watch them. I'm going to go back and watch Slim for real this time. I was kind of getting dressed and watching at the same time. They're on my newsfeed. And look for Dakota Dave Hull on Saturday at 11 a.m. Warren Bendler will not be on. And then Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresco. Alex Bevan! Hey, thanks for coming. So Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresco are doing their 1,000th show tomorrow, May 27th, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Western Time, Pacific Time. And that should be a fabulous show. They're going to pull out all the stops. They actually got a certificate from the city of San Francisco. Yeah. So, hey, Jake Victor. Good to see you as well. Thanks for always sharing me. So go look for Meredith and Craig tomorrow night. And then Raleigh Brown will be back on Sunday with his All Request show at 10:30 a.m. Muriel Anderson live Monday night at 7 p.m. Thanks to Carl Brownfield, the Carl Shop Show, kgfn.org, for always playing one of my tunes going into a break. And Jake Victor is here, shares me on Rhythm Lines on YouTube. Thank you so much. Rusty Crowell and Jan Alba. Look on Jan Alba's page for Philly Folk Scene. They promote all the local artists, and they're really such fabulous artists themselves. They just produced a new CD. Thanks to Terry O'Hara, Ketchikan, Alaska, Laura Hall and Ginger Hopper in Washington, Mitzi Quinn, Mark Richardson in Indiana, Rick Polari and Jason Baker on the folkmusicscene.com. And a huge shout out also to Dave Fry on WDYI from broadcasting from Godfrey Daniels in Bethlehem. He's been playing my things on his Sunday folk show. So that's really nice. Thank you, Dave Fry. And Steve Madewell sent me a note the other night saying that I'm on the Folk Alliance chart at number 26. It's been played 30 times in April. That's pretty good, like once a day. Well, maybe almost once a day. And it's actually on the charts above Tommy Emmanuel's new CD. But it's been there longer than Tommy's CD, so I'm sure his is going to be with a bullet right to the top. But it's kind of neat to be listed above Tommy for April at least. And I'm still on the chart, so that's really, really good. And thanks to all of you who support it and all of the DJs out there across the U.S. who are supporting me. Tomorrow I will be at the New Hope Winery from 1 to 4. They have fabulous food and a full bar. There's a venue in the back, an event center in the back, if you want to catch a show after me. I have a busy schedule next week, so there's no 3 for next Friday. Sorry. I'll be back for the following 3 for. But on Friday night, I am opening for the Linda Ronstadt Experience at Stone Turtle House Concerts. I'm happy to say that's sold out. It's very exciting, except to be an opener act. And Saturday, this is a kind of a unique thing. I've never done this before. I'll be at the Tinicum United Church of Christ from 11 to 1 on Dark Hollow Road in Pipersville. They're having a yard sale. I think it's from 9 to 2 or 9 to 3. And they decided to have me as music from 11 to 1. So come out and buy stuff and listen to my music from 11 to 1. And then, let's see, next one. Sunday, I'll be back at the New Hope Winery. 1 to 4. That's going to be a really special day. Tom Rush is playing at the event center after me. And so I'm probably going to have Tom Rush sitting and listening to my music for dinner music. I'll get to entertain him for once when he's been entertaining me all my life. So I have to brush up on my Tom Rush tunes. So that's going to be exciting, and I'll probably catch the show afterwards. That's June 4th. So check that out, the New Hope Winery, the event center back there too. What else? Oh, and then I'll be back for my 3 for probably, I think it's June 9th. Is that the following Friday? The QR code right over here will take you to my CD. If you don't have it yet, I don't know why not. It is Thumb Picking Album of the Year by the Hall of Fame. But maybe you'd like a digital download. Again, you can go to that QR code or to my website, and then there'll be another QR code on that page that will take you to Bandcamp. And Bandcamp lets you listen to it 3 times. If you're not sure yet that you want it, you can listen to it 3 times before they make you buy it. So I hope that you'll get a copy of it. And if you're a DJ and you're a member of AirPlay Direct, you can download it for free. If you're feeling extra generous, PayPal and Venmo links are down there. Never expected, but always appreciated. Hey, Cynthia Glorioso. Yeah, I'm one busy bunny. Yeah, I like it that way. Keeps me out of trouble. I don't sit around and mope. I sit around and practice. Work up new tunes, usually. The second song was originally recorded by American country artist Jerry Jeff Walker. I'm sure you know what it is already. 1968. He was inspired to write the song after an encounter with a street performer in New Orleans jail. He'd been arrested for public intoxication in 1965 and while incarcerated, met a homeless man who had concealed his true identity from the police. They and the others in the cell chatted about his dog, and the mood in the cell turned heavy. And the man obliged with a tap dance to bring the mood up. The homeless man had taken the pseudonym of Bill Robinson, who died in 1949 as one of the best paid black entertainers of his era. He was best known for his dancing roles with Shirley Temple in the film 1930s, and known as a huffer, or a song and dance man. It's been recorded by many artists, including Nitty Gritty Dirt Band in 1970. When it was issued as a single, it rose to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. 1971. Sammy Davis Jr. also made it one of his signature songs. Parts of this arrangement are taken or borrowed from Tommy Emmanuel, part by Chet Atkins. I hope you enjoy Mr. Bojangles. Hey, Dave McDonald. Mr. Bojangles. Thank you, honey. I missed some people in here. Lauren Payne snuck in here. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for coming. And Bjorn Thoresen. Oh my gosh, Bjorn is such a fabulous player. He was one of our teachers in Iceland, so I'm quite honored to have you here today. Bjorn, thank you for coming. And Stephen Ruprecht showed up. Thank you so much. I really worked on that one. It's really, really a pretty tune, and I really love playing it. But I'd gotten out of shape with it. Hey, David Abernathy, thanks for joining. I love... my sister Alicia Boots. Thank you for getting here. I guess you got the time change right. I hope you're feeling better. Thanks. That means so much you came. Thanks for all the kind comments. I really appreciate that. So this last tune was written in the early 60s, 50 years ago. Hey, Kanasha, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So 50 years ago, this was composed by Carole King, and the lyrics by Jerry Goffin, which you won't hear, but you might want to be singing them along. It was actually first recorded by the Shirelles and took their single to #1 on the Hot Billboard 100 chart. It was notable for being the first song by a black all-girl group and reached #1 in the U.S. It's been recorded by many artists since, including Carole King herself in 1971, and ranked number 126 among Rolling Stone's list of 500 greatest songs of all times. Billboard named it number 3 on their list of 100 greatest girl groups of all times. It was originally called Tim Sparks. How sweet. Another fabulous guitarist. No pressure. Wow, you guys are great. Thank you, Diane Fisher. Appreciate that so much. Matt Cow, I missed you too. Holy moly. We got a packed room today. I'm so excited. So, you probably know this now. It was originally called Will You Love Me Tomorrow? Will you, honey? Will you still love me tomorrow?
As always.
As always, he says. And I hope you guys will still love me tomorrow, too. Here's my arrangement. I just rearranged it last night, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Isaac Beaver? I think it is Beaver. Good to see you. He's another fabulous guitarist. So we'll try to get through this one. me tomorrow. I'll still love you, honey. So I missed some people in here. Elizabeth White came up. Thank you. Thanks for coming. She's saying hi to you too, honey. And Mike Miller came in. Somebody, Cheryl Reardon. Thank you all for showing up. This really, really means so much to me. I don't know if I said Diane Fisher, but thank you. And I see Tim Sparks too. Thank you so much. This really, really means a ton to me, a world to me. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited that you continue to show up. And it's really been a big impetus for me to keep practicing and keep learning new tunes and sharpening my skills. Because some of these songs I don't play for a long time, and I think, you know what, I haven't played that for a while. Let's work on that this week, because I have a 3-for to go to. So, hi Matt Cow, thank you. Yeah, I hope it's happy. Yeah, I should be back next week. Not next week, but the week after with number 95. Thanks for coming to number 94. Letting a guitar be my voice heals my soul. And I hope that my music makes you happy. I feel like I'm in the happy business, and like Tommy says, that's what my purpose is to make people happy. So stay safe out there, be well, and I hope to see you in 2 weeks for number 95. Stay safe, y'all. Love you lots, I really do. Thank you. Don't miss Meredith and Craig tomorrow. Bye-bye.